Hello friends, today is November 11th, which means that today is Veterans Day. I hope you're excited to have the opportunity to interview a veteran yourself. I am very happy to introduce my father, Sir Brown. Hi Mr. Brown, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
Hi, thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
My third graders were very curious about Veterans Day, which is today, and they want to know exactly what a veteran does and what it took to be in the military. So the first question they came up with is, which branch of the military were you part of?
I was part of the United States Air Force.
And why did you decide to join the military?
Out of a sense of patriotism, the desire to get training in a specific skill, the discipline and experience that the military could offer, and also the travel.
Awesome. How long were you in the military?
I was in the military for about 7.5 years.
Which is a very long time. And how old do you have to be if you decide you want to join the military?
At a minimum age, I believe you need to be 17 years old with parental consent and 18 years old without parental consent.
Awesome. And how do they train you for the military? More importantly, did you have to take classes like some of our friends are taking?
Yes, in fact, I enrolled in the ROTC, the Reserve Officers Training Program, when I was in college. And what it basically taught me was how to be a member of the military traditions, the customs, the military history. And I also had to attend what they call basic training. At that basic training, it's a combination of physical endurance and training, weapons training, and finally a little bit more training, again, on how to act as a military officer and what's the traditions and beliefs in the military.
Wow, that sounds like quite a lot of work. We know that there are certain jobs within the military, so what was your special job in the military?
I was a captain as my rank in the military, and I also did for my specialty was around procurement and acquisition.
Which deals a lot with math related?
It deals a lot with math and contract negotiations, kind of like your kids have to negotiate with their parents and the teacher to get things. It's kind of, we're buying services and having to do contract negotiations.
Well, I think some of my friends would be pretty good at that job. As you mentioned earlier, you said that you were stationed, or you wanted to join because you wanted to travel. So where were the different places that you were stationed while you were in the military?
I was stationed for about 6 months in Denver, Colorado. I then spent 2 years in Victorville, California, which is about an hour and a half north in the desert of LA.
Which was
Then
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. I then proceeded to be stationed in Panama, the country, and from there I moved off to Boston, Massachusetts.
And for those of us who do not know, Panama is the country that connects South America to North America. Also, this is a very, very popular question. Did you fight in any wars?
I didn't fight in what we would consider a war today. I fought in what they called an operation there. It was Operation Free Panama. Operation Just Cause was the actual name. And during that, it was a liberation and a capture of the dictator who was running the country Panama, Manuel Noriega.
All right, thank you. And then finally, why is Veterans Day important to you?
Veterans Day is important to me because it gives us a chance to honor and spend a special day recognizing people who've made sacrifices for their country, time away from their family, defending our freedom and protecting our country.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I hope you learned a lot from this interview. I hope you have a wonderful Veterans Day.